The Iowa caucus is just around the corner, and it's anybody's game.
Total jump ball. Traffic jam at the top.
Wide open race.
So wide open. Is there a clear front runner in Iowa? It certainly looks like there isn't.
Anyone from Newt down to Rick Santorum has a shot at Iowa.
No one likes anyone.
Predictions?
Quick predictions.
Predictions.
What are your predictions?
Tell us what you think.
I don't really like predictions.
Who wins
Who might win?
Iowa Tuesday? What's going to happen?
Three-way tie, and I don't know who's on top.
Who would you predict wins Iowa?
Mitt Romney.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Really?
What about you?
I don't know.
In the next 2 weeks, one of two things is going to happen. Either he's going to become the nominee very quickly, or he's going to take a real stumble and be in a fight to try to win the nomination. The most likely outcome would be Mitt Romney winning Iowa, winning New Hampshire, and wrapping this up. In terms of my prediction, I think if I had to pick one, I'd say Romney. I think Romney could finish fifth in Iowa.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I think Romney's going to go ahead and push forward.
He could.
Either he's going to win Iowa or he's perfectly happy he wins by losing if he comes in second and Ron Paul comes in first, because Ron Paul is an unthinkable Republican nominee.
There are some who actually believe Paul could steal this.
Ron Paul could pull it out.
Maybe a wild card.
My money's on Ron Paul.
If I had to bet, that's my bet.
A Ron Paul win is great for Romney.
I think it is. Predicting the results of Iowa is turning out to be a lot like being a weather forecaster.
Mike Huckabee. He's not a weatherman.
Not a weatherman.
But he is making some weather predictions.
If the weather is good, Mitt Romney is in better shape. If the weather is bad, Ron Paul will win.
Our meteorologist,
There's no snow on the ground.
we might have some insight into who might win it.
Weather notwithstanding, who do you like?
It's really going to come down to a Gingrich-Romney race.
Gingrich and Romney will struggle.
Romney is probably going to win.
You think he could win Iowa?
I think he can win Iowa.
Who wins Iowa, you think?
Rick Santorum's going to take this.
It's going to be a guy like Perry.
Perry finishes second in Iowa.
I don't think he will.
Could.
I don't think Rick Perry is going to do well in
I
Iowa.
don't think we can rule out Perry, Gingrich, or Huntsman.
Huntsman's really not even running here, so forget about Huntsman.
If things changed in the last week, they could change in the next week.
What do you think now? Where are we?
Santorum could surprise.
I'll go Santorum with the momentum.
Santorum.
Santorum.
Who's going to drop out after Iowa? I think it's got to be Rick Santorum. What happened to Gingrich?
I am not so sure that Newt Gingrich doesn't find a second win.
Wow.
I think it'll be close between Gingrich and Santorum.
For third.
Yeah.
You think Newt still has a shot?
I think he does. I mean, he'll certainly have a much better shot if he finds a way to win Iowa, which I also don't rule out.
Any surprises you see coming in Iowa, or is it just going to be a surprise period?
Yeah.
If Newt Gingrich or Rick Perry could somehow pull off a win in Iowa, which I think is within the realm of possibility.
If something crazy happens in Iowa, which could.
In Iowa, that could happen.
That could happen.
Then it becomes a real race.
Iowa is always wrong, so whoever they come up with doesn't really mean much anyway.